FS00 তাই তো? কত তোমার কোম্পানি কোড?
LT21.
রাইট? আর LTCH হচ্ছে তোমার চার্ট অফ অ্যাকাউন্টস, রাইট?
হ্যাঁ।
তুমি কি রেকর্ডিং করছো?
হ্যাঁ করছি স্যার।
Okay. So these are the GLs that you have created, right?
Yes sir.
Salary, sales, okay. Let me create another GL account. Now salary 3000, 3002, electricity, traveling. Okay. Okay. Fine. 305, 3005. Okay. 3005. Create. Select expenses account and create. Yeah. So first is primary cost and revenue. Then let us take vehicle expenses. Vehicle expenses. VHICLE. Okay. Then move to control data. Now short key, how we're going to short it on the basis of posting that. Now this is the cost element category. Say here I will select primary cost and cost reducing revenues, right? Then move to create bank interest, field status group. I will select G004 as the cost accounts. Okay, now save it. So this is the cost element category which we are doing when doing the GL. So now let us start with the cost element category. Write it down. Cost element accounting.
Okay.
Controlling uses, I mean SAP CO, controlling uses various master data objects
Okay.
such as cost elements, cost centers, and internal orders.
Okay.
Next line.
Okay.
Cost elements
Element
under accounts
under account.
Cost elements are the accounts
Are the accounts
of the controlling modules.
model.
Okay.
Yeah.
Full stop. Next line you write all controlling postings
Posting.
all controlling postings flows all controlling postings flow into cost element
Cost element.
full stop. Normally, all profit and loss accounts are set as cost elements. Okay?
Okay.
Next line. There are two types of cost elements. Number one, primary cost element.
Primary cost element.
And number two is secondary cost elements. Okay.
Okay.
Now look at the screen. Here you can see primary costs and revenue, right?
Yes.
And then we have the secondary costs, right? So these two are this is the number one, primary cost element or revenue, and the secondary costs. We are discussing about these two cost element. Okay. Now next line you write secondary cost elements
Cost element.
secondary cost elements which are not purely used
Used.
secondary cost elements, comma, which are not purely used
Next.
in financial accounting. Okay. But in internal controlling postings. Clear?
Okay.
That means primary cost element is used for financial accounting postings, but not the secondary costs element. They are only internal for internal controlling postings. Clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next point. The difference between S4 HANA the difference between
S4 Hana.
SAP S4 HANA
Uh,
compared with other SAP releases
Releases. Releases. Hello.
Yes, one second. Okay. The difference between SAP S4 HANA
Wait.
Compared
Compared
with
with
other SAP releases,
yes.
is that the cost elements
Element.
are now fully integrated with the general ledger. Now you can see, okay, that I'm repeating again, the difference between SAP S/4HANA compared with other SAP releases. Mane HANA age whatever were there in old ECC, old database, Oracle and SQL, right? So that time the cost elements are now fully integrated with the general ledger. So it means there the cost element was somewhere here. Now it is with the GL. You can see, right? Clear?
Yes.
Now it is with the cost element. Earlier it was not. It was a different. It was somewhere here. We have to click on the menu bar here, and then we convert it into element, cost element. Now it is integrated with GL, right? Now full stop. Now there is no separate cost element, right? Now there is no separate cost element master data object. Okay. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. So now it is integrated GL. Now if you give the transaction code, for example, if you keep the transaction for creation of cost element /n KA01 and you enter, it will direct you to the GL. Means this transaction code is no more existing for cost element. Same case for KA02. If you want to edit KA02, KA02, it will redirect to a GL account. Means these two codes are no more existing. Now how to find out these? Let us go and check the path. The path will be in easy access. Okay, here it is. So how to go? If you click in the accounting, okay, from accounting you move to the next step, controlling. Then if you click on cost element accounting, which was previously was a part of, was separate object, now it is integrated. If you click here and then you click on master data and then you click on cost element and then click on individual processing, it will redirect to FS00, means creation of GL. Right now cost element is fully integrated with GL. You can see. Clear?
Okay.
Okay. Now the next step is cost element category. Okay. What are the cost element category? If you click here, you will find three kinds of categories. Okay. There are three kinds of categories. One is primary cost and cost reducing revenues, means salary, wages. Okay. This number one. Number three is for accrual, deferral per surcharge. Then we have accrual, deferral per debit, actual. Then we have revenues. In case of sales, we have to convert into revenues. Then we have sales deduction and external settlement, right? So these are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the 6 cost element category out of which you have to choose which particular GL will fall under which category. In this case, we have created vehicle expenses. We have selected category 1, which is primary cost and cost reducing revenues. Clear?
Okay.
1. Okay.
কোনটা কখন হয় সেটা আমি কি কাজ করতে করতে বুঝবো?
হ্যাঁ, সেটা কাজ করতে করতে বোঝা যাবে। Now I am working with this primary and cost reducing revenues and these revenues. I think the sale account, if I have already created a sales account, if you check this sales account, and if you go to you see, I have selected for the sales account. Let me click here. See, 11 I have selected because this is revenue account. It's also a cost element. It's an element, but under revenue, right? So I have selected 11. So we are working currently with 01, primary cost and cost reducing revenues, and 11 revenues. You can check here also for the revenue. I have selected account group revenue. Under this, which one? I'll come. Now I'm talking about this primary cost and revenue. Okay. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now, the next step is cost element group, right? You can group your element under certain categories. Okay. You can create group under which you can keep your, you can record your cost element. Now, how to do that? Let us go back. You can write it down. Cost element group, underline. Cost element groups are used cost element groups are used to group together similar cost elements for reporting the data processing needs. Okay. Clear?
Clear.
Okay. Let's go to easy access. We'll close the path. Okay. Controlling, accounting, then you move to controlling. From controlling, you come to cost element accounting. From cost element accounting, come to master data. From master data, you come to cost element groups. See, there are three. KAH1 is the code to create. If you want to change it, KAH2 is the code. And if you want to display it, then it is KAH3. Okay. Now, let us check first one. There are two options. How to create KAH1? You can create a cost element group. How? Let me check it. No cost element group has been created. Okay. Now, let us create a group like admin. Okay. What is the company code?
LT21.
LT21. Okay. Enter. One minute. Let me make it 1, 2, 3, 4. Here you make it. This is called admin. Okay, administration. Okay. The changes have been saved. Even what you have to do, you have to select. Okay. Okay. Now you click here, and then you click here, and which one you want to take? Under administration, salary, expense, salary. I can take what is called 301 to 305. 30005. So can you see? Under administration, salary, electricity, traveling expenses has come. So this is the cost element group under which we have grouped together. Clear? हो जाएगा लोग?
Yes, sir.
We created a group, and under that we have the range is 3001 to 3005. Automatically it will come. So on the administration, we have grouped this all. Clear? Now we save it. So your 10,000 is the group number. That's it. So this is how you create the cost element group under which you give the elements, right? Now, let us go to the next one. Actual postings. Next. Actual posting. This is clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Same level only this one, lower level only this one. Okay. Okay. Next. Actual postings. SAP provides option. SAP provides option for some actual postings. Actual postings that will be the heading. Okay.
Okay. Yes, sir.
SAP provides option for some actual postings, comma, which are used to reclassify costs within the controlling.
Reclassify.
Reclassify the cost within the controlling. Next is manual reposting.
Manual reposting.
Yeah. Heading D, you write. It is used to correct It is used to correct posting errors
Lots.
Just 1 second, huh? Subhraji, just 1 second. Okay. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Manual reposting. It is used for correct posting.
Posting.
Manual reposting.
Yeah, I heard it.
Manual reposting.
It is used to correct
Posting errors
Hmm?
in controlling.
Controlling.
Example. Example A, you can write, if a posting is entered to a wrong cost element.
If a posting.
If a posting is entered to a wrong cost element,
Yes.
you can repost the cost
Okay. Repost the cost.
Yes, what I'm saying that if a posting is entered to the wrong cost element, you can repost the cost to another cost element with this function. Okay.
এটা একটু মানেটা একটু বুঝাবেন? হ্যালো,
Yes.
এইটা একটু এই লাইনটা মানতে পারেন? ইফ দ্য পোস্টিং ইজ এটা একটু রং কস্ট এলিমেন্ট একটু বুঝলাম।
যদি যদি কোনো পোস্টিং রংলি করে দেয়া হয় কোনো কস্ট এলিমেন্ট, তাহলে আমরা সেটাকে চেঞ্জ করতে পারবো। ঠিক আছে, উইদিন দ্য কন্ট্রোলিং। ওকে, ক্লিয়ার? রিপোস্ট করতে পারবো আমরা। ওকে, now one second. Now let us go and show you the path. Let's go back. Be close one by one. Accounting, controlling, cost element accounting, actual postings, manual reposting of costs. Okay, a path you have to follow. Okay, from the SAP menu access to go to accounting, then controlling, then cost element accounting, then actual postings, then manual repostings. KB11N is the transaction code. You click here. See, in case of any mistakes, you can transfer your posting from old cost center to cost element, amount to new cost center to total quantity. Okay, I will show you this after creation of cost center, right? Not at the moment. Clear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
This is clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Once I create the cost center, then I will show you how to change from cost element. Suppose this is the old cost center. You want to repost it from here, this cost center, to another new cost center. The amount, the cost element will remain the same. The amount will get transferred. I'll show you once I create the cost center. Right? I'll have to show you how to create the cost center. So this is the transaction code and the screen where you do the manual reposting in primary costs. And this is the path. This is to enter, this is to display, and this is to reverse if you want to change again. Okay, clear? Okay, now write it down. Let us go and discuss this one first. /n fs00. Let's go to 1 minute. Enter. Let us take the salary account. And then let us see. Okay, now go to control data, go down, and now we go to cost element category. Now we'll discuss about the cost element category and the secondary cost element. First, the cost. What is the difference between primary cost element, primary cost, and secondary cost element? So I'm going to discuss these two now. Write it down. What are the difference between primary cost element and secondary cost element?
Okay. Okay.
Now, primary cost elements are our ledger accounts. This is the first point. Primary cost elements are our general ledger accounts. Okay? Clear? Point number 2. Postings to primary cost elements are possible.
Okay.
Okay? So posting to, so there are 2 points about primary cost element. I'm talking about this one, primary costs. Yeah, primary, not the revenue, primary cost element. Okay? So number 1 is primary cost elements are our general ledger accounts. Is it clear to you?
Yes.
Point number 2, posting to primary cost elements are possible. Yes, it's possible. But now when you are passing a journal entry, you are also you are taking the cost elements. So it is possible. Now, secondary cost elements. Heading secondary cost elements underline. Now I'm discussing this one, secondary cost.
Okay.
Right, secondary cost elements. A secondary cost element are other than general ledger accounts. Are other than general ledger accounts.
Account. Next.
Posting to secondary cost elements are not possible. You make a posting in primary cost, but it is not possible in secondary cost element. So posting to secondary cost elements are not possible.
Yes.
They are used to allocations and settlements. So I will discuss settlement and allocation later on when I'll go deep into controlling, right? Now, I will discuss this point. Control data. Cost element category. So these are the cost element category. Number one, primary cost and core receiving revenues. Where it is applicable, write it down. It is used for expenditure accounts. Like salary, wages, vehicle costs, all these things, right? Number two, accrual slash deferral per surcharge. Right. This is number three actually, not two, number three. Okay. This is one, this is number three.
Okay.
Okay. Here you write, this is used for month end provisions, this is used for month end provisions only in CO, means controlling. Okay. Now, we have added a new one. This is for accrual deferral for debit actuals. Okay, we'll discuss this later on. Let's come to revenues part 11. Okay. Number one, revenues. This is used for income accounts.
Okay.
This is used for income accounts. Okay. Number 12, sales deduction. Right. This is used for expenditure accounts like sales commission, comma, trade discount, this is used for expenditures account like sales commission, trade discount, where profitability analysis. There is another module in controlling. It's called COPA. So you write where Profitability analysis module is activated. Okay. And number 22.
Settlement.
Okay. And number 22, external settlement. External settlement. This is used for allocation of internal order settlement. This is used for allocation. This is used for allocation of internal order settlement to GL accounts and assets. Okay.
Okay.
Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now, let us go back. Accounting, controlling, cost element. Okay. Master data, cost element, individual processing. So instead of individual processing, we'll go to cost element group. Okay. 1 minute. Collective processing. Let me check this code once again. KA03/N KA03. Same thing. That means they're all obsolete now. Okay. Now KA01, KA02, and KA03 are obsolete. Okay. Now I'll teach you how to create cost centers. Okay. So cost element is clear to you?
Yes.
Okay. Now I'll move on to cost center. Cost center I've already created when passing the these entries, right?
Yes.
So now I will go and show you how the path to create the cost centers. Okay, 1 minute. Write it down regarding cost center. Cost center accounting, underline. This is the second sub module. The first one was element, but cost element is now merged with, we integrated with GL. So now in HANA, this is no more considered as an, separate. So now it is within the GL cost element. Now the cost center. Cost center is a part of CO. Right? Okay. Cost center, underline it. Cost center accounting
Yes.
Cost center accounting together with internal order accounting
Yes.
cost center accounting together with internal order accounting
Yes. Next.
are part of
Yes.
are a part of overhead costing
Costing.
which serves to track
Track.
which serves to track and analyze
Analyze.
to track and analyze costs
Cost.
that are not
That are not
related to
related to
production of goods and services.
services.
Okay,
Okay.
full stop. These costs
These costs
these THEAC হ্যাঁ এইগুলো এই
these
খরচাগুলো কি these THIS নয় these costs
costs
which are commonly referred to as
number 12.
these costs are commonly referred to as overhead costs
Overhead.
overhead
Cost.
and are posted to cost objects
Object.
such as
Cost object.
cost centers,
Center.
or internal orders
Order.
and then
Then
some of them are
are
reallocated
it
to other cost objects
object.
such as profitability segments,
Profitability.
segments, segments, segments,
Management.
or to other cost centers
Centers.
to provide
Provide
better analysis of the costs
Cost.
And profitability of your company. ঠিক আছে?
Okay.
Right? Clear?
Yes.
এটা হচ্ছে cost center in a gist ফর্মে। এবার লেখো, পরের লেখো। What is a cost center?
Okay.
A cost center is an organizational unit
Unit.
A cost center is an organizational unit
Unit.
within a company
Within a company.
from a cost point of view. Cost এর দিক থেকে।
View.
Okay?
Okay.
তারপরে লেখো। Example.
Example.
A cost center can represent
Represent.
a cost center can represent various departments
Department.
such as finance,
Finance.
human resources,
Human resources.
IT department,
IT department.
etc. ঠিক আছে? Clear?
Yes.
ওকে, এবার তোমাকে কি করতে হবে, তুমি নোটসটা গো থ্রু করো, আমি জাস্ট 5 মিনিট ব্রেক নিয়ে এবার স্ক্রিনে আমি চেক করব। ওকে?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let us start again. So no query, no questions.
No, sir.
Now, next is define cost center categories. Okay. Define cost center categories. How to find out? Let's go here. Accounting. And from accounting, move to controlling. Let me close these paths first. All paths are open now. Okay. So let's go to accounting, then move to controlling, and from controlling we move to what is called cost center accounting. From cost center accounting, move to master data. Okay. From master data, we move to cost centers. Okay. For cost center, we go to master data, then we move to cost center. This is individual processing. We will not go to individual processing, collective processing, then go to cost center group. We want to cost center group. Okay, 1 minute. Slash n spro reference img controlling, then cost center accounting. From cost center accounting, go to master data. From master data, you go to cost centers. Now we come here. Define cost center categories. Define cost center categories. Okay. So you can see the categories. What categories you see? These are all categories. SAP definer, one production. You can see all the cost center categories are here. We select accordingly. So when you create the cost center, here it is. When we create the cost center, create cost center is /nks01. Enter. So suppose you are creating a cost center, for example, this is the controlling area our. Suppose you're creating a cost center 777, for example. Okay, so here we go 01, our fiscal year 04 and 2021, and then we enter, right? Here we select the cost center category. This is the place where we select the cost center category, right? Okay, clear? So here it is the cost center category that we are talking about. Now, let us discuss one by one. This is QTY for quantity, right? This Q2Y is the quantity. This indicator, if you click on this indicator, it enables you to managing the quantities in cost center. Okay. Next is, what is this? This indicator is for actual primary cost. Okay. If this indicator is active, then if you activate it, then no actual primary can be posted to cost center. If you click on this. Next is secondary costs, right? If you check on this, it will also stop posting. Next is actual revenue. Okay. Is active, no actual revenues. If the activator is active, no actual can be posted to the cost center. The revenue, right? Here it is. Okay. Next is planned primary cost. Okay, you have planned some some cost about 1 lakh or 2 lakhs, whatever. Suppose you plan to pay salary, yearly salary of 1 crore. So that is the plan. Same comes of plan, and this is secondary. Plan revenue, and the last one is this indicator locks the posting of cost center for commitments. What is a commitment? Commitment is a contractual. Suppose you have a contract, right? You have a contract, and so in that case, when you have a contract, it is called commitments. You have a contract, so you are committed. You have to do some, you have to deliver something. So that is called commitment. So if this indicator is locked, if you click on this indicator, the posting to customer locks the posting of cost center of commitments. So wherever you click here, it will just simply close the posting. Posting will not be allowed. Right?
Okay.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is the category where you can control your postings: actual primary posting, actual secondary, actual revenue, plan primary, plan secondary, plan revenue, commitment. Right? What is the commitment? Here it is. If you go to /NOKKP, okay, somebody has logged it, S4H26. Okay. /NSL12 S4H46, right?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
S4H46, right? List. Nothing. Okay. /NOKKP. S4H26. Sorry. S4H26. S4H26. So this guy is blocking. Huh? So many they're opening there. Right? /NOKKP. What is your controlling area?
Controlling LTK.
LT21. This is your commitment management. Okay. So if you have any kind of contractual obligations, and if you have to block any entries of commitment related to the cost center, you have to click on that category and you have to block that. Right? Here it is. Anyway, so we have, let's go back. /NSPRO. It's IMG. Go to controlling. Then cost center accounting. Then you go to master plan. Cost center. Is this clear to you?
Yes, sir.
This is the functional area which is attached, whichever functional area, it is the functional area, right? This functional area, cost of sales are recorded in the functional area, right? This is the functional area. It is used to specify the default functional area. So what are the functional area? The functional area cost of sales are recorded in the functional area, right? So a lot of functional area has been created. You can take this SAP defined 001. So this is the main category, cost center categories, where you can control your entries. You can block your entries in cost center, or you can activate it. Okay. So this is the area. So normally you don't need to touch here. In case you need it to block any entry, then you have to click, otherwise no need to touch here. Okay. Now we'll go and create cost center. Okay. How to go and create cost center will be in easy access menu. Okay, we'll close here and we'll move to cost center category. Here it is on the easy access menu. So the part that we should follow is accounting. From accounting, you move to what is called controlling. From controlling, you move to cost center accounting. Then from cost center accounting, you move to master data. And from master data, you go to cost center. Here it is. In cost center, you go to individual processing. You can see K01 to create. We have created, right? K01 there.
Yes, sir.
Now K02 to change. If you have created any cost center, you have to change it. K02 to display cost center. K03. K04 if you want to delete any cost center. And if you want to see the changes, that if you make any change in cost center, if you want to see that change, it is KA05. Okay. So let us see. I've already taught you how to create a cost center. So we will first check how many cost centers we have done. KA03. Okay. Let me see. We have done 1,000 we have. How many cost centers we have created in total?
One.
Only 1,000, right? Display. So let us create, what is this 1,000? Let me check. 1,000. Okay, finance department. Okay. So let us create few more. Make it 1,001. The next one. Okay. So to create is K01. So we make it 1001. Okay. What we can do, we can click on the mask. This is 1st April to 999 master data. We can make it legal department. Legal department. Person responsible, Mr. L. Okay. Department legal. Cost center category. Which category should we choose? Admin. Okay. Forward taking admin. Hierarchy. We have already created the hierarchy. It will come automatically. Business area. Which business area you want to assign with this one? Now you have to find out the business area. So this particular business area will be assigned with this cost center. One. Do you remember which is the cost center?
LTH.
This one?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Kolkata office.
Kolkata office.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
LTKL. Okay. Currency INR. Then go to control. Okay, not required at the moment. Record quantity. Okay, it's locked. Templates, address. Okay, language key you can give English. Okay, history is the person I'm creating it. Okay, let me save it. So I've created one cost center, right? Let us create another one. Human Capital Management, HCM. Okay, next department. Human Capital Management. Mr. HCM, Mr. HR. Administration department we're taking, or we can let's check. Yeah, We'll take it. Okay, we'll take admin. Let's go. Hierarchy automatically will come. We have already created currency INR. Enter. Enter. Let me save it. Okay, so this is how we create the cost center. Right? Clear?
Yes.
Now, after creating the cost center, if we want to display the cost center, so how to display the cost center? Display the cost center like this one. It is called KS02 /n KS02. You can see the cost center. So is it clear to you? Understandable?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay. Next. So this is if we go for 1 minute. So we have already created a cost center group. Okay. And now what we will do, we will check let us check if we have created any cost center related any already done the cost center. Now we will see to if you want to see cost center wise reports, if you want to see cost wise reports, so how to do it to see the cost center wise report? The transaction code is KSB1 /n KSB1. If we give this transaction code, and we can see the cost center wise reports 1000 to this is 1000, and then we move to 1000 okay to 1002, right? And cost element group automatically will come here. You can give the cost center group. We haven't created any cost. You can give the cost center group. If you give the cost center group, then you don't have to give cost center here. Cost center group, all the cost centers in that group will show. Same case, if you give the cost element here, then you don't have to give the cost center group, right? Clear? Either you give the range of element or you give. So here what I'm doing, I'm giving the cost center range and the cost element group. Now execute. See, you can see the report. Only one report is showing because I have passed only one entry in cost center, right? That is why it is showing. Okay. Now, yes. Now, if I don't give the range, numbering range, instead I give the cost center group. What is the cost center group?
10,000.
No, cost center group is not 10,000. Cost center hierarchy is the cost center group.
Okay.
And what is the cost center element hierarchy? 10,000. Okay, now I give the cost center group and the cost element group, and then I execute. I will see the same report because only one entry has been passed, right? So let us go and give create some entries, right? Okay. What is the transaction code for making entry /n F-02, right?
Yes.
Okay. Document type F4, F2. Okay. Let us paste salary. Now let us pay some traveling expense. Now salary. Let us go and pay salary. Enter. 45,000. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Cost center. I will take the cost center now. Sub 1,000. Okay. Assignment, you can give any number. Payment of credit your bank. Okay. Business area. LTKL, business area.
LTK.
Cost center. Value date. F4, F2. Text. Plus sign. Dash mark. Simulate. Document. Post. Global company is not supported. Why? Okay, there's some error is coming. Direct posting is not allowed. Okay, let me check. /n fs00. Okay, which is the other account? Bank account, right?
Yes, sir.
/NOBY6. Is 19 user 59. LT21 company code, right? Everything is fine here. Then what happened? What the error is saying? Global country, direct posting to general ledger cannot take place. It's there. One second. This is clear to you, na? Cost center ta clear hoye gache to? Cost center and cost element.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me see if I can pass entries, or otherwise I will close for today. Later, try later on. So let me check this one.
The posting periodটা কি খোলা ছিল?
Posting period to খোলাই আছে.
আমাদের শুধু নভেম্বর পুরো খোলা ছিল।
আর ইউ শিওর?
ইয়েস স্যার।
ডিসেম্বর খুলিনি আমি।
না, ডিসেম্বর খুলিনি।
দেখছি। পোস্টিং পিরিয়ড ভেরিয়েন্ট কি ছিল?
LT21।
এপ্রিল, মে, জুন, জুলাই, আগস্ট, সেপ্টেম্বর, অক্টোবর, নভেম্বর, ডিসেম্বর খোলাই গেছে। দাঁড়া, /NOX15 দেখে নি, যদি না হয় তো আই উইল ক্লোজ ফর টুডে, আমি পরে চেক করে নেবো। LT21 তো নেই। কি ছিল আমাদের কোম্পানি? LT21 কোথায় আছে? LT21 উড়িয়ে দিয়েছে কেউ, somebody has removed it. LT21 কি ছিল? LNT কি ছিল কোম্পানির নাম?
লার্সেন এন্ড টাউব্রো।
Larsen and Toubro Infotech।
ইনফোটেক।
Infotech কি সব পার্ক স্ট্রিট ছিল? New box 1234, postal code 70016. City is in Kolkata. Then country IN. Language key is EN. So the language key is EN, and the currency is INR. Then I enter, then save it. On request. Next will be this is the company which was missing actually, and now we have to define the company code. So to define company code is OX02 /N OX02. Right? Again, this guy is blocking it. S19 user 59. S19 user 50. Delete. OX02 /N OX02. Okay. Now find out the LT21 is there or not. LT21. Yeah, it's there now. There. Okay. Now sign OX16 /N OX16. Enter. LT21. So now it is there. Again, LT21 was missing, right?
Yes, sir.
Now let's see. Document, simulated, document, post. Now it is posted. Okay? Clear?
Yeah.
Terminate. What happened? The error was the company was missing, right? The company was missing. That is why it was saying the global scenario, it is not existing. Okay. So next entry. F4, F2. Okay, now after paying the salary, now I will go and pay vehicle expenses. Okay, let us pay 78,000 vehicle expenses. Now I'll take another cost center, different cost center, this one. Okay, assign to payment for vehicle expenses. Again, I'm posting through paying through bank. It will be 50 here. So I'll give that stringing mark. This is the LTKL. Okay. Cost center, I will take 1002. Value date will be F4, F2. And you'll give the plus sign and the document and okay, and then document post it, right? Clear?
Yes.
I now have used three, what is called three cost centers I've used. Now let me see the cost center wise report. /n KSB1, enter. Okay, now I've given the cost center group and the cost element group. Okay, now execute. Now you can see the three cost centers 1000, 1001, 1004. Right, all entries 10,000, 45, 17,000. Clear?
Okay.
This is how, whichever, this is how you see the cost center wise report. Okay, now yes, now instead of this I can give cost center 1000 to 1002. Okay, and I've given the range of cost center, and now what I do, instead of giving the group of cost element, I select only one cost element, salary, and I execute it. What you see, only one department you will see, because I've selected only salary as a cost element, right?
Okay.
Now suppose if I take the range, and now I took the cost center range, I took the cost element range, and then execute. Then I can see all, because all the GL numbers have been selected. So this is how you see the cost center wise and cost element wise report. Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you for, I'm closing today. Keep practicing. I will let you know the next class. Okay.
Server access.
So our access I'll be giving tonight to you. Okay. Good night.
Okay.
Thanks for joining.